Hello everyone guys, welcome to this new video on the series. So today we're gonna analyze this VOD by Starfire. He's playing Stroke in Deep Embrace. This guy told me that he has trouble playing against people that plus back quite a lot, and that is like a bit inconsistent cause he told me that he's beating better players by elo like 2000, 2100, but sometimes he's also losing to like people that are lower elo than him. So let's get into this match and let's see what is the problem. So the matchup itself, it's a bit in his, not in his favor. I would say that Doom is still probably the best pick in this map. I think sometimes it's still like could be a bit of a challenge against Athena. Depends who is playing the Athena. But yeah, Strog is not bad. I would say Strog is a top 5 pick in this map. Like Strog, Doom, Athena. Then I will put probably Kill as well. And as a fifth, I would say something like maybe a Ranger would be really good to play. So yeah, let's get into this match. So the VOD is cut off the first 3 seconds, but as we can see, it's spawning on Rocket. And yeah, let's get into action. So the guy that spawns on the LG side is deciding to push, and this is not something you really expect when you're playing this map, this like super fast push at the beginning. But where is the mistake already by the Stroke, by this player? That is not facing towards the guy that is doing damage. He has the rocket out, so for him the only way to do damage right now is hitting a direct rocket from probably far away. I still don't know where the opponent is, but most likely the guy is below on the 50 armor, like doing damage from below. So yeah, the guy is right there. The Stroke has rockets and machine gun. So what is the golden rule? I will say that when you are at the spawn and you are far away and you know that the other guy is like doing this kind of damage, you should always switch to the machine gun, because it's the only gun that you can deal with like damage long range at the beginning of the match. So yeah, I will say that right now you are just taking free damage basically. So yeah, let's watch back again. Look at the stack that he has now after the guy run away through TP. Look at the start at the beginning. So the Doom basically exchanged more than 70 damage and he took 0 damage. This means that the guy, instead of picking up 150 armor, is gonna pick up way less armor, as we can see now. When he will make the jump, 110 armor. This means that in the next fight, the guy that is gonna take the Doom is gonna take Mega. He's gonna take the green armor and he's gonna have 175 100. So he's gonna have much more stack than the Stroke right now. So again, I will really suggest you, when you're at the start, to stay to the machine gun if something like this happens. Because the guy has LG, but it's not in the range to fire with you like LG against you. But you still can fire back machine gun. And maybe you think it's not enough, but even if you did 30 to 40 damage with machine gun, that's already good enough exchange, even if you're losing it anyway. But like this, you're doing 0 damage to him. Like, that's really, really bad right now. So yeah, you go for the heavy is gonna be at 40. You go for the rail. So right now you have a weapon advantage, which is the rail. And you really need to hit the first shot now in order to like balance a bit the next encounter. Cause the guy is gonna have LG and he has more stack than you right now. Problem with walking like this with LG out is that you're making yourself very noisy around the map. So the opponent really knows where you are right now. So having rail out, it's a bit of a problem. Cause let's go back. Let's say the opponent is right there. Or let's say the opponent is right there. Like, it's really just predicting you where you are, cause you are walking with the rail. So you need to be careful about this, especially on this side of the map. So he picked up the Mega. And now you're most likely gonna exchange weapons. So right now you are in deep troubles. Because the guy is gonna take position on heavy. The guy is also so rail now. He has still the Mega health. Because you did no damage on the Mega. So right now your goal is to play for the Mega and try to not get damage back by him. If you will hit a rail now before the heavy, that will be really helpful for you. Why is this a mistake? You are walking towards this direction, right? You heard him. You heard him stop there. And if you don't hear the jump sound, which is like, you know, like this kind of jump, like when you touch the ground on the other floor, because in Quake Champions, if you jump from one floor to the other, you're gonna hear the jump sound. But if you go back into the VOD, look. You are now, he's there, he's walking. He stopped. He didn't jump, so of course he's right there. This would have been a perfect spot to hit like a rocket there, like there, where my cursor is. And he's never gonna be there because he didn't make any jump sound. So now you realize he's still there. This is really bad by him, cause he shouldn't be in this position. Cause all the guy had to do is not being there, being on the heavy, picking up the heavy, and then with rail he could force you, he could damage you when you're going for the Mega instead. But now he decided to play on this like on the rocket side. He makes sound, then he knows that he messed up. Then this rocket is really painful. He completely misheard you. He thought you were there, but instead you were walking already next to him. Now for you, this is a really good switch. Not this, yeah, this one is really good. The LG switch. So right now you did 170 damage and he did 0, literally, like 10 damage. So nothing too crazy. Now he's running away. This is an amazing rail. And now you should go for the Mega and try to force him to take another rail. Okay, he played really well. What I didn't like by you is this, look. When you heard him being there, now, this jump, you don't drop. You don't drop behind him. You turn around, you go where you were before. So, this side of the map, you know? And then you can pin him with LG if he goes for some crazy rocket jump like he just did. But because you drop now like this, it means that he has the freedom to do the rocket jump. But if you were up there, this would have been 100% LG. You would have destroyed him. But now you need to deal with it. He got the heavy, so you cannot really do much. Well, you are hitting your direct rockets, so he messed up the jump, I think, so it's not there yet. Then you hit a really nice rocket there. This one is so painful. And if you have machine gun or LG, always finish with machine gun or LG. Because right now the guy is like 5 HP. So this is still risky to do. But you hit your shots, so this is really good. Like this skill is really good. Maybe next time you should go for LG instead, or rocket instead of rail to finish that. But it's really good. So now I can see already a mistake. You are aiming there because you think he's gonna spawn on rocket. But by being in this position, you're gonna force him at LG. You heard the step, right? This step, I think you heard. Look. You know this like tomb. He's behind you right now, but you still didn't notice it. And now you took so much damage. You missed the rail. The guy is doing so much damage. It's actually insane. Abby is not still up. So this fight is really dangerous now. Okay. This is a nice rocket. Oh, but he gets you through that tiny hole there in the grate. What you could have done? I think you really just messed up the spawn there. If you were ready for him rushing with LG, you would have melted him, but just by the stack. So just like misinterpreting the spawn means you're reacting late because you think he's behind that, still hiding, but the guy instead is rushing you with LG. So in this situation right now, the exchange is like he did 150 plus and you did only 75. Now you kind of balance it with the rockets, but he kills you. The game right now is really low though, so let's see what you do. You play it safe for the mega, okay. You got the pad, you saw him. Okay, what happened there? First rocket, okay, this is your choice. Or you know that you have to hit your shots, because you have only LG. So you have to hit your shots, because you're going against a Doom with rockets with LG. So LG against rockets, on this close range, most of the times is gonna make you die. So now you start your tracking. But this, you see this like 1 second, like alpha second where you don't hit your shots, it's gonna make you die, basically. Because you heard him, it's really low, right? But this like little frames there where you are missing. He also is also hitting some nice rockets, but this is like gonna make you die. So you don't need to lose your head. Game is still super open, of course. It's just 1 minute 14. You need to pick up LG. Okay. You heard him above you. So now you're gonna play for heavy, most likely. Let's see. Alright. Let's go back. Now, you heard the jump, right? So now you know the guy is above you. You know that the guy has rockets. Okay? And what I told you, that rockets against LG can be really painful if you don't hit your LG. If you hit your LG and you're a really strong aimer, you can still like win some of these fights. Now your choice is, do I really want to rush him when he has rockets with LG only? Which you do. You get it by a first rocket. And this is the worst scenario going for the rail to finish. It's an all-in play right now you're making. Like, what you could have done differently is, you died. You heard him above. You go for rail, and instead of pushing, you go back to rockets area and try to rail him from rocket. From this area, you know? Like, you pick up rail, and then you go up there, on the left. And try to rail him. And then go for the mega. But instead you decide to go all in, knowing he has rockets. So unless now you hit like you do like 120 damage, which you don't, you do only 42. Now you go for the rail, which you miss. The guy is really low. Like, after these rockets, this is when you have to put to like use the picker. Now look. Now. Literally now that you are dropping, there is no way the guy can rush through the picker, he's gonna die. So while you're in the fall, like while you're falling, you use the picker and then you kill him. Now it's too late. And it's not even late, but you just messed up the picker as well. But if you were doing it while falling, it would have been much more unpredictable. Now you need to retrieve. Well, okay, well, somehow you get to hit the rail. But what does this mean is that the guy is gonna spawn on LG and now he's gonna have a mega. That's a really nice rail. This is a really nice second rail. Okay, well, these two are really two important rails. He pick up the green armor, as you can hear. So now let's. Okay, that's another rail. Well, okay, sure. If you can do that, of course. I think this is really dangerous though. Look at your stack. Look at what is gonna spawn. You didn't wait for the green. So that's a mistake in my books. Because the guy is below. And the only things you can do is go for the TP. Go from this angle. Or go for the jump pad. Or for the rail. And you are... If he just does smashing it out, you will be dead right now. Instead of waiting for this. You still hit your shots. Which is okay, sure. But still, it's really risky what you just done. Now you're gonna pick up heavy for free, I think. Yeah, the guy is, there is no way he can do anything. Really nice rails. So, where is the game mistake? This guy made this mistake. If I was in him right now, I will press respawn now. I will spawn on rocket. And I will rush heavy. Cause I know that you are so low. But instead, he's doing this play where now he's gonna spawn, like if you can see on the ground, when you kill him now, look. You see his body on the ground? That means he didn't press respawn. You see his body still? He didn't press respawn. Now he probably did, and now he's gonna spawn on LG, which is so far away from heavy. So yeah, he spawned on LG, he went all the way there, he picked up rail, he's gonna go for this. Next time, don't spam that angle, but spam this angle. This one. There. Because that's where it brings you up. Still some good damage. Nice picker. And that's a beautiful rail to finish. Really well played. So now, he's gonna probably spawn around LG. That's a nice rail. You're probably gonna kill him again. Oh no! I don't know why you switched weapon there. Well, the timing was really unlucky, but now in that scenario, I would spam LG. Like, I would spam like crazy. Cause now you're going towards a jump pad, the guy has space there, you mess up the first rocket, then you lose completely track of him, and now the situation is completely messed up. So you went from this situation, look, him trapped behind the pillar, with no stack, no armor, mega taken but you hit the rail before, after the mega, sorry, to this situation. You lose high ground, you lose all your stack, and the guy's gonna take the green armor now. And now he has high ground, but oh my god, somehow you hit the rail too, okay. Alright, well, if you can hit your rails, there is not much I can teach you, but... Okay, so you decide to go for the green, instead of staying on the heavy side, which I kinda can understand. This is a really, like, safe choice to make. But this means that the guy is gonna take heavy without any damage, and... it's gonna be a bit difficult for you now on this mega. Let's see if you can take mega without taking damage. That's a win in my book. Okay, that's perfect. Now you need to pick up that rail ammo. Nice. Really nice. And now the situation is you have 3 fragments advantage. He has high ground right now. You have you need another green armor to have some good armor stack. And you have all the weapons besides shotgun. So you're not in a bad situation right now. But, yeah. This weapon choice, do you think it's good or bad? Cause, you know the guy is dropping on you with the rockets. So in order to hit him, you have to hit at mid-air direct. But for him, he just has to fire a rocket to the floor, which is 10 times easier. The guy is dropping with a doom, so he can dodge your rockets. You're aiming to meet, instead of aiming at the floor, look. Let me see if I can, like, just show you how it is. Like, you switch to rocket now. You don't aim at the how is it this called? Not the wall, but like the surface or something like that. Sorry. So this rocket is never gonna hit. The guy is already doing damage. Then again, you go for another mid-air miraculous rockets, which will never hit. The guy hits another direct, because for him it's so much easier right now, because you are on this level, while he was still mid-air. So let's see again. Okay. So. Now. That first rocket is never gonna hit. The guy hits a nice rocket on you, which bounces you away. For you to hit this rocket, there is no way you can, like, this is such a difficult play to make for you. While all you could have done is use your LG, and while this guy is dropping in a straight line, your LG will send him to the moon, probably. Like, to the other side of the world. So, this is even close, but it's still like risky to make this play, because the rockets are never gonna be like this effective mid-air against the Doom. Doom has just too much mobility, easy to dodge rocket with him, and it's also falling like from like, it's not like just jumping around, it's falling from a place. You need to hit mid-air all the time to win this fight. And now, look. You only did 68, which is not even bad, but the guy is just so close to you that he just has to fire in a straight line to kill you. So now you spawn an LG, the guy pick up rail, he's gonna pick up heavy, most likely now. Okay, this is a mistake. I think he was a bit too much aggro on display. He wanted to get the green armor, but if I was in him, I would have sticked a bit more around the heavy area and control it. You know, like play a bit more safe, but he was in open ground. This is a really nice LG truck by you. And a nice picker finish. So now you're gonna get your mega. But then, oh, nice. That's a nice fast thinking to go for the bubbles first. So you have a nice stack now. Okay, you saw him now. This green won't be available. So the green up there is still available. The guy cannot take it because he took the heavy. So that green is gonna be available for you if you want. Right now I will go for the green. I will not stick around in this place like you're doing. Simply because you don't have enough armor. I know that the guy's trapped. I don't know what is he doing right now, but... Whoa, 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 what? Oh, a rocket jump. Okay, that's a sick play, but as I told you already. There, look. You're waiting for this, which is not gonna spawn. The armor up there is up, but you cannot take it because it's above you. Now you go all the way there. You see him dropping for the rail. There is no point in fighting for me now. I will turn around, go to the left, go pick up the green armor above you. You know, there, you know, make this jump. You go for the green, and then you rush the heavy. The guy has to take the jump pad or go through the TP. You will cut him off all the time unless he rocket jumps. So you have enough time to do this. But meanwhile, you are just fighting there with no armor. The guy makes a sick rocket jump. That's a really good play by him. But you know, you could have prevented this situation from happening. So, now, you have to pick up a mega, of course. You know that the green armor is still up. Also, this green armor is up now. So, 20. The guy still didn't pick up that green, because he picked up the heavy. This heavy is not gonna be up, so, for a while. You heard him, is like literally below you. Let's see what you do. Rocket jump. You miss the rail. So you could use the picker maybe now if you want. Okay. Be careful. Nice rail. Really nice fight by you. Oh, sloppy fight. No. Yeah, okay. This is just decision making. Let's see it again. Nice rail. This is a really nice reaction. And a nice rail. Now, you switch to LG, which is the good move to do. But again, to hit this rocket, you have to hit him mid-air. If you had LG out or even shotgun there, it would have been better. Because now, after this, LG or shotgun would have been much better. Imagine shotgun now blast. There. It would have even maybe killed him now. Instead of this rocket, which is really good, but then you cannot finish, and you miss the rail. Now the guy is gonna take Mega, and this is way too predictable to go for this. He's gonna spam already there. So yeah. Now you're dead. Yeah. Again. Nice rail, nice LG. Like, you are winning this fight right now. Until you switch now to rockets. That you have to go for the miracle rocket there, which you miss with a nice rocket. But this bounces him in a weird way that you don't have an angle. Now he's gonna take Mega for free. You go for the most predictable spot. You could have gone up the jump pad to take position on him, or like back to the 50 armor from like where the rail ammo is. But right now, like this, you're just gonna be so predictable, and it's gonna take the frag. And now you still go for, cause you're like just you just want to do damage right now, which I can't understand, but you're gonna die eventually. So maybe you should have still stole like the green armor below. And now you cannot do much. That's a nice nice damage. So now you get the frag. Okay. He messed up really a lot. He should have never been in this situation, but your machine gun was crazy enough to deal with this situation. Then you went all in, and this is a mutual frag. I think he's gonna be more lucky than you. Yeah, he's more lucky than you. Remember, he has rockets now, so be careful. Nice. This is really risky by him, and really risky by you as well. Risky place. Okay. Why is this risky? This first shot is really good, but now he has, you know, like what he's doing is really risky. Until this shot, I think you are in like in a really good situation. But now you're gonna take 3 damage. I don't know why would he do that now, because he's gonna get bounced back by the rail. It's a nice rocket. And maybe picker? Instead of risking like this, use the picker to finish the frag, because he doesn't have rail. So for him to kill the picker, he has to hit the shaft, or he has to hit the machine gun. But you go for the all-in again, which works out for you. I'm gonna take this green armor. And you have to play safe now. Take this order green. The guy's picking up heavy. You are them below you. Being with the rail out, remember, always makes sound, always makes you super like easy to spot around the map. So yeah, exactly. Again. Rail out. The guy knows where you are, cause look at this rail. You see this rail now? And you see this rail now that he missed? He knows that you are there. So unless you make a sound now, like going up the jump pad or going like right to the next, like to the tunnel of the shotgun, of course you're there. Like there is no other point where you can be right now. And then you have railgun out, which makes even more like sound for the enemy. Now it's not gonna like, it's not spawn killing you right now. It's not doing damage of spawn. So right now it's actually being like really, really kind towards you with not doing damage of the spawn. Okay, a bit risky, but some good pressure by you. The guy has LG and you're jumping towards him. You need to be careful about that. Nice rockets. Nice rail. The guy is playing really conservative. You see, he's not going for the extra shots. He's always like, right now he's going for his shots. When he misses, he just backs off. That's really nice by you. You are railable though. He rocket jumps towards heavy. What you would have done different, in my opinion. After this rail, go for the jump pad. You're losing time now. He rocket jumps. I will go for the jump pad to pick up the green behind you. Now it's really late because you don't have more stock. So you're probably gonna save yourself, but I would have gone for the green much more quicker than that. And now we are just playing with fire. One agility, you're dead. Yeah. Just too risky. Just too risky. You could have easily. Now, after this rail. This is a really nice rail. You go up the jump pad, you take the green, and then you wait on the exit of the heavy if he goes for the rocket jump. Because now you are just like stuck there. You cannot go take the heavy, and if you go up the jump pad now, if he goes for the rail, you're dead. And now, yeah, like, you're just, like, sticking around way too long. You miss the rail. Then you miss another one. And you're dead. And now you're in deep troubles. Because it's 8-8 with 3 minutes left. You have only railgun right now to spawn. It's gonna have mega and the next rotation. Luckily for you, he misses that rail. Now you need to go aggro. Not this aggro though, because you will die. There is no way you can take this heavy. You need to back off. No, like, bro. You know he's there. And you know he has Doom. He doesn't even need to do what you're doing, like take your time to circle jump. He just has to double jump and take every item. You know that you did no damage there. Then you went there. You know that he's above you. Like, going for this heavy means, like, suiciding. Because you know he's gonna be there faster than you. Somehow you're surviving, I don't know how, but yeah, you're doing it. Which is good. Because the guy is giving you so many options to stay in this game. Like, not finishing you there, not killing you there is a gift from above already. Like, not killing you there, it's crazy. The fact that you escape this situation like this, it's like insane. And now there, you even have the other green available. Like, this is good by him to cut you off in the side of the map. And you see how he's using Doom to like double jump around rockets. But you're still alive, so it's okay. You're still alive. You don't need to like do something crazy. It's still 8-8. There is plenty of time to come back and take back control. You just need to survive for now. You know he's below you. Right? Ah, that would have been really good rail, but you miss. So right now he has heavy, he has mega. You did a really little amount of damage. You know he's gonna be super aggressive now because he has the stack to push you. So now you need to remove this railgun from your hands because you're just making yourself more easy to like see where you are. Okay. That's good. You heard him. Nice. That's super good. That's how you should play. Now you heard him. He's below you. He goes for this. Alright. There. You are the only guy I know in Quake that will go for this rocket instead of like going for a rail. Buzz or for LG, but you don't have it, so rail there would push him back. But somehow you hit a direct. And now you actually are in advantage, because you can just go for the heavy, but you don't. you don't, and now you're like, understand that you want to pick up LG, but after such a rocket, now, you could just turn around and go for heavy. Instead you just decide to go to catch him again, try to hit another rail, but now you're gonna miss out on heavy. The guy's still giving you so many angles to do damage. And once again, every rocket fight you're losing it. Cause it's just, maybe you don't really like rockets. Like the direct hit before is crazy, of course, don't like misunderstand me. But all the time he's using rockets, you're losing this kind of fight. Right now, I will use LG there. But somehow he just went for like some crazy direct. Where is the mistake from me again? If you are there and you hit these shots, don't go, like, don't stay there. Use LG, like, switch to LG and pressurize him. Like, you have LG out. What can he do from there? What can he do? He has to go there or he has to go there. If you go like this, you're just giving him the chance to hit you with the rockets. But instead, if you go like on this side and you have LG out, he's dead, man. Like, 100% dead. And now you're just giving him back the game. Yeah, it's some nice like LG. Like, this is also risky by him. Don't like misunderstand me, but by the time you hit the rail, he has enough time to switch the weapon. And now you're in desperate mode. Chaos, now you have to rush. 1 minute left, 1 frag left. Oh, unlucky mistake there by you. Unlucky mistake. You used the picker when you were up the jump pad like this. So your corpse went above you. So you took some free damage. Yeah, this is really unlucky to happen now. And you probably lost the game right now. You need to hit like 2 rails now to come back, but yeah. That one mistake there is where you lost the game, this situation. This situation is where you lost the game, in my opinion. Being there, hitting this rail, so you are such in a good like advantage. You just go to the right, use the shaft. If he goes to the left, okay, fine, sure. You can switch to rocket and aim from there to there, okay? If he sticks around there, you're gonna melt him with LG. And if he goes around there and try to escape, you still can go for heavy and get full control, 1 minute left. But you decide to stick around this pillar, and your weapon switch is so slow right now that you just giving him the time. Like, by the time you switch to rocket, he already fired rocket on you. And this completely exchange everything. So yeah, now you miss again, and yeah, this is game over. It's really hard for you to come back now. Mega's not gonna be up. You go for this green. Nice rockets by him. He's still giving you the chance. He doesn't need to do anything of that, but he's still going for this place. So yeah, like, I don't think you played necessarily bad. I think I will discuss about it. Let's go to the final scoreboard. I hope you have the scoreboard. No, you don't have the scoreboard. Okay. I think your main mistakes were weapon switching in some fights, where you picked up rocket instead of sticking with LG, that cost you the frag. Position awareness, especially on the spawns, where like you messed up that spawn, where you thought like he was on rocket spawn, but he was on LG and he did so much free damage on you. And then sometimes just not going like sometimes you have to position yourself not when the item is gonna be up, but even like 5 to 7 to 8 seconds before the item is gonna spawn, because you have to defend that position. But you didn't do it. You went to fight a lot of the times, never really like just establish a full control. It was like always fighting all the time, which I hope you can understand me. And yeah, that last fight was a bit of a mix of all these three things I just told you about. You messed up your weapon switching to rocket instead of going to LG. You messed up your awareness around the map. Instead of going more to the right and like blocking with LG, you went to a close range and your weapon switch was a bit too slow. And the other thing is you could have even go for the heavy. So all the three things that I just said that just messed up with the game now, which is all like things you need to learn. Like especially against a Doom, rockets are not always the best pick. So cause Doom is just like as easy life against rockets, with the double jump. But it's really hard to play Doom against LG because if you double jump, you're gonna get destroyed by the LG. About the plus back players. The plus back players usually, especially if they are super plus back, it means that like they get a frag and then they disappear from the map. Most of the times it means that they're not taking many items. So if you attack in a certain way against a plus back player and he expects this, you just need to do something different in the way you're attacking items. Try to shift walk more to surprise them. Try to rocket jump more to surprise them. Try to take weird rotations, like weird angles, especially in maps like Molten or like Ruins. Never go for always from the same place. Try to differentiate a bit your style of attack, because that's the best way. And as I said again, don't use the rail too much, because it's just too easy to hear where you are around the map, and the opponent can just dodge you in that way. So I hope my English was good enough for this video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first episode. There are gonna be more. Thank you for sending me all your VODs. It's gonna be taking some time to watch them all into this series, but I hope you like this kind of content, and I'll see you next time. Bye.